Can you hear me, children? Just somebody can say. Yes, sir, I can see you. Can anyone say? Someone can say, sir, I can see you. Yes. Good morning to all. So we were discussing. Okay, fine, good. We were discussing about ideas of our constitution, the second chapter, and we studied the preamble of our constitution, and then we studied the features of our constitution. And now that is that among the features of the constitution, what we studied was one was the federalism. Another one was what type of government we are following. That is a parliamentary system of government we are following. Now another one, that is how the power has been divided. That is, so we have a different government, central government, state government, and the local self government. How the power has been divided among the different levels of the government. There is a particular list that is called the union list. That's for the central government, in which so all the detail and what all the power that what all are the responsibilities of the central government, that has been clearly mentioned in the union list, and what are the responsibility of the state government, that is mentioned in the union list. And there are areas where the central government and the state government has to sit together, and they have to take a decision. That is called concurrent list. That also we studied. Now the next one we are going to study is secularism. So I request all of you to just read today itself. Yesterday, just I spoke many things related with this one also. That is also an additional information or the general knowledge for you to understand the topic. So don't simply just stick to what is written in the textbook. So related with related issues, I am explaining lot of related issues to you to make you understand what is happening around you, what is happening in our country, what is happening with the government, and all the things I am explaining to you. The purpose is to make you understand. Okay. Now the next one is secularism. Secularism is also I explained to you yesterday, the end of the class. So secularism means we do not have an official religion in our country. The 65 plus percentage of the people, they are the Hindus in the countries, but still we have not accepted that is the Hinduism as the official religion. And why we have not accepted that is the major religion as an official religion of our India? The reason is that is if we accept the Hinduism as an official religion, there may be the other minority may be suppressed by the majority people. Understood? So our constitution makers had a far-sighted vision. So that is they understood no religion will be given any importance, so that everyone will be treated equally. Understood? So like what the for example, along with us, the Pakistan has also got independence, and they embrace Islamism. What is the condition of this one? So they suppress, and even the minorities are there, they suppress them, and the Sikh over there, Hindus over there, and the Christians over there, they have to live like a Muslim over there. Their life is threatened at any time. Either they leave their religion and embrace Islam. That is the condition of Pakistan. It is somewhat same case with any other religion. Any other religion can happen. So that is the reason, and it is a very good example in our neighboring country. So this is the reason that is our constitution makers had a far-sighted vision, and they did not follow any religion as official religion. So the secularism means that is we have no, now again let's come back to the main point. Secularism means we have no official religion. All religion will be treated equally. All religion will be treated equally. So no religion has got any what is called importance. All people are equal, whether they are the Hindus or the Muslims or the Christians or Sikh, whatever it is. Before the constitution, they are equal. That is the reason we all were equal. All were going smoothly. But nowadays, what are the things that is happening in and around you? You can just, I need not to explain to you. You can understand what some group of people are trying to do it, what is their aim and all. You judge about this point. Okay. Now, so secularism is another one. So you can follow any religion, you can follow any religion. So suppose I am born as a Christian. So now after my 18 years of age, if I want to embrace the Hinduism and the parents are opposite to this, now the government will protect me. I can go to any religion, whatever religion I like, I can embrace it. The government will support me. I have the full freedom to spread or speak about my religion. So all these things are coming in the secularism. Now come to the chapter. The word secular clearly indicates that all the people have complete freedom to follow, preach, or practice any religion they want. Understood? It is my choice. I am born in a Christianity. It is my choice whether I should follow the Christianity. If I want to embrace any other religion, I can follow, and the government is giving freedom for me to preach, to follow, preach, or practice any religion they want. A secular country does not establish any religion as an official religion. I told you, a secular country, they don't follow any religion. All religion will be treated equally. No preference is given to any religion. I told you why this again. I'll just tell you the example. I told you already this one. What is happening in Pakistan? Now Sri Lanka also, when you come to the 10th standard, that is they have made their official religion as the what is called their religion, Sinhala religion. Now, as a result, what happened? They tried to suppress the Tamil-speaking people. The Tamil-speaking people were the Hindus, the Muslims, the Christians. They are migrated from India basically, and the Sinhalas tried to suppress the minority other people. That is what happened in Sri Lanka. Now they just dropped this one. Now they are treating everyone equal. Now they are going up. You may study more in when you come to the 10th standard. So here, now no religion will be given any importance, or otherwise all religion will be treated equally. So that is a secular country does not establish any religion as an official religion of the country and does not favor any particular religion. Nor does it discriminate against the people on the basis of religion they follow. So I am a Christian. I do not feel any kind of neglect in this country. I never felt that you are a Christian, so you keep away, you just move out. I never felt. The same case is with the Muslim. That is, and you are a Muslim, so you cannot. No. So you are a Punjabi, you are a Sikh, so you no, you cannot do. No. So though we are all are believing in different religion, none of us felt and alienated. None of us felt that we are different, because what is the reason? Our government treated everyone equal. The religion doesn't have much importance. There is no official religion in India, as we find in some countries like Saudi Arabia, Iran, or Pakistan. The main purpose behind the constitution's aim to make secularism a mandatory governing principle for the Indian democracy is. So now, some of the main principle under this that is coming. So I told you the main point under the secularism: no official religion. So now our all religions are treated equally. You will not be discriminated on the basis of religion. To the some of the main points coming in the secularism: to bring to effect appropriate legislations and legal restraints to prevent a community from dominating other communities. So in secularism, so under this, so they have made the government can make any legal step in case if any religion is trying to dominate over the other one. Dominate over the other one. If government, that is the constitution is giving special power to the people in the parliament, they can make the law in case if any community is trying to dominate other country. Second point, to implement, they can make the law, legislation, and measure to prevent some members from dominating others of the same community. And even if some people from the same community, they are trying to dominate over the other people of the same community. I am a Christian, and in my own community, if some group of the Christian people are trying to dominate the other members of the Christian community, understood? So they can make the legal measures. Next point, to exercise self-restraint and caution from giving preferential treatment to any particular religion. So, if anyone is giving any particular preferences is given to any particular religion by the government, listen, by the government or government related agency, then that also can be stopped by making law to protect the religious freedom of our citizens. So here now, so for example, that is, you must have seen the Sikh community, they have a good amount of celebrations, and when they have a celebration, what they, the Delhi, that is, they have a big long procession, they have a procession, and they take the entire road, irrespective whether the people are suffering or not, but still the government gives the protection for them. What was the reason? Because legally they are entitled. The government is supposed to protect the people. Government is supposed to protect those people who are celebrating that particular religious function. Government is supposed to give the protection to them. That is legally unko right banta hai. That is the reason. Not only Sikh community, any other religion, and if they are celebrating, they need to be protected from any external harm. The government has to protect. So these are the things about the main key features of democracy. So let us revise. What are the main features of Indian Constitution? This is not only for 8th standard children. This is only for to get the mark. These are the general knowledge, and these are the life knowledge that you should have with you. One is one of the main key feature of democracy, Indian Constitution, is federalism. There are three types of government: central government, state government, and local self-government. And the parliamentary system of government. We are following the parliamentary system of government, under which everyone is under the parliament. Parliament is the ultimate authority. Even the president can also be impeached, removed by the parliament. But whereas the presidential form of government, president is above the parliament. The president is above the parliament. Okay. Now, separation of powers. We have a different government: central government, state government, and the local government in India. We are under Narendra Modi. We are under Arvind Kejriwal, and we are under the different municipal corporation. But still, the things are not complicated. There is no issue. What is the reason? In the constitution, what are the rules and regulations or the responsibilities of the central government? That has been clearly mentioned in the union list that is meant for the central government. What are the responsibilities and the duties of the state government? That is mentioned in the state list. So, and there are areas where they need to sit together and come to a conclusion. That is concurrent list. So, because of this list separation, and there is no conflict, there is no overlapping, though we are under the three types of government. Now, secularism. There is no official religion for us. And why they have not made the major religion is the Hinduism. Why they are not accepted? Because if we take one religion as an official one, they may try to suppress the other one, and then there will be injustice, there will be chaos, there will be problem in the country. I told you, democracy is not the form of majoritarian form of government. You got 80% mark out of 100. What does it mean? 80% is good. Good number, good amount of mark you got. But what does it mean? I will put in another way. That is 20 marks you do not know out of 100. So, and democracy is not the form of 60 or 70 or 80 or 90% people. If we are following by 80% people's wish, that is not a democratic government. That is a majoritarian form of government. Even if we go by the wishes of 90% people, that is not a democracy. That is majoritarian form of government. Democracy is the form of government which recognize, which accept, and make the decision which is good for 99.9% people. Understood? So that is the reason we have not taken any religion as official religion. And beside this one, another point, you can follow any religion and government will support you to follow any religion. Understood? So this, and there are certain rules are also made under the secularism. So if anyone tried to, or any group is trying to support or suppress the other group from the different community or even from the same community, so the government can make legislation, legal action against those people. So these are the things that we studied about the key features of democracy. Children, this is not for the 8th standard. This knowledge is for your life. Understood? Now, fundamental rights. Now, fundamental right. So, what do you know about the fundamental rights? So, here now the Narendra Modi is ruling, BJP is ruling. Earlier five also that was they were ruling, and now we do not know which party is going to come. And before that, Congress was ruling. One thing you noticed, government is keep on changing. Government is keep on changing. So here now, though the government may keep on changing, there are certain rights have been given to the citizen of the country. I told you yesterday also. So the people under the king are called subjects. They don't have much right. What the king says that has to be followed by the people. That is why they are called subjects. The people in the democracy, we are called citizen because we have certain rights. So the rights are also different types. So some of the rights are permanent right, fundamental right, which cannot be removed. Whether the government may the government may change. BJP will come, Congress will come, Janata Party will come, different party will come and form the government. But the rights which is given from the basic level or the fundamental rights which cannot be taken away. Understood? So the rest of the rights, other than these fundamental rights, some other rights are there. So that can be changed. Understood? But this fundamental right which we are going to study, so that cannot be touched by any other government. The government may change. Understood? So that is the reason. Now, the ideals of our constitution can be beneficial for the people of the country only when there are the translated into laws or rights. Hence, some rights which are fundamental to our lives have been guaranteed by the Constitution of India as a fundamental rights. These rights are fundamental because they are basic human rights. And some of the rights have been given to us. Government may keep on changing, but it cannot be changed. It will remain as it is. These are called the fundamental rights, and it will not be changed. All constitution in the world are influenced by the human rights, and these fundamental rights, these are the basic human rights. Being a human, I have a certain rights. Being a human, I have certain rights. So these rights are called fundamental rights. All constitutions in the world are influenced by human rights and they incorporate these human rights or fundamental rights. The constitution also lays down effective procedure for the enforcement of these fundamental rights to guard against the misuse of state power. Now, these fundamental rights, in case if I find the given fundamental right which is denied to me, I can go to the court and I can help from the government agency like police or any other agency to practice the fundamental right. So for this also they have made another one that is called constitutional remedy. Constitutional remedy is known as the heart and soul of the constitution, which we are going to study later. Our constitution provides 7 fundamental rights which translate the ideals of equality, liberty, justice into the basic right. So our constitution is based on certain principle. I told you the preamble we studied. What are that is? It is based on equality, liberty, and some kind of justice that we studied. Now the first fundamental right which we are going to study is right to equality. आपका दिमाग में ये रखना है equality. So equality means what? You are equal before law. Understood? Not other equality. You are equal before law. You are a president, you are a prime minister, you are a beggar, whoever it is, you all will be treated equally before the law. That is the meaning of equality. And you may question me, sir, you are talking about equality. And since you are talking about equality, understood? So why the rich people are there? Why the poor people are there? And the same question I would like to ask in another one which I already asked you. The same teacher is teaching you SST. I am teaching you SST. And you are coming to the same classroom, same school. All facilities are given, same to you. But some people are getting, that is a 99. Some people are getting 90. Some people are getting 50, 40, 2010 and all. Why? What was the reason? You have been given everything equal, same, but some students have got very good marks, some students have got less mark. It depends on your effort, how much attention you paid, how much you want, everything based on your effort. If the people are highly educated, if the people are rich, people have many good property, if some people have doesn't the people doesn't have the property, it all depends on how you see the things. It is not the mistake of the government. Keep this point in your mind. So now let us come right to equality. Indian society bears a different kinds of inequality. In this context, the right to equality assumes a great deal of importance. The Constitution guarantees equality to all citizens of the nation before law and equal protection by the law. Equality means what? Equality before law, no other one. Equal law for everyone. You will be treated equally before law. You will be given equal rights. Some people are able to get become IAS officers. Some people are become the doctors. Some people are become the teachers. Some people are not into any level. Why? It is the way that you deal, how you act on this, based on this point. Understood? Now, the state cannot discriminate. What is say? State will not discriminate you based on any kind of your religion or caste or language. The state cannot discriminate against any person on the ground of religion, caste, sex, or the place of birth. The Constitution also abolishes the practice of untouchability. I do not know, you don't even understand what is untouchability. हमारा जो सोसाइटी में ऐसी एक सिचुएशन था, लोग people were divided into different one, upper class, lower class. If a lower class person touched another upper class person, he feel that he become impure and he has to go and take bath. Now you see the class now. What category people, what religion people, what caste people are sitting along with you. You are not aware about it. You are not bothered about it. Now you all are free to sit together. Maybe scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, or all other people are there. Piyush or Samir. Okay, so now this, but you are not bothered. You are just totally ignorant about this because you are not bothered. So this is the latest situation. But there was a time, if you find a person who belongs to the lower caste, you may not be happy. He has to be out of the class. There are many examples. So the untouchability was there. Now these are all eradicated by law. By law, it is eradicated, which is an extreme form of social discrimination. The Constitution, however, allows the state to make special provision such as the reservation for the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, and other backward classes. So one thing, moreover, this one you need to understand, those people who are being considered as untouchables or the low class, so they had been suffering from centuries to centuries. उनका जो पापा के टाइम से भी ये देवर ट्रीटिंग टोटली इंफीरियर, समाज में ऐसे इंफीरियर मानते थे उनको, and they were suffering a lot from generation to generation. Only after the independence, so they have been given certain kind of reservation so that they also feel like us. They should not feel bad. They also, in order to bring them up, so some kind of reservations are being given to them so that they also may think, act like us, so they also feel equal like us. That is the reason government had made certain kinds of reservations. Now, next one is a right to freedom. The one thing that you need to understand in your mind, my freedom stops when your freedom starts. My freedom stops when your freedom starts. I have the freedom. That doesn't mean that it can hurt others. I can enjoy all the things without hurting any other person. This point you need to understand. Your right to freedom means your freedom ends when my freedom starts. Understood? So this point we need to keep in our mind. Freedom is a basic and the most essential human right. It is also the most vital element of democracy. One of the main thing that is given in democracy, that is the freedom, individual freedom. So, and this is one of the main feature of democracy. The right to freedom guarantees 6 basic liberties the citizens of the countries as follows. So right to freedom में कुछ extra liberty What is the difference between freedom and liberty? Liberty is the freedom to do something. Right is that is something, freedom to, that is you have the freedom of right. So now let us study what are the, you have certain freedom to do some action. What are they? First, freedom of speech and expression. You can speak whatever you want, and whatever you think you can express also. Remember, तो आई कैन जस्ट, मेरा पड़ोसी के बारे में जस्ट बहुत गंदा सोचे, मेरे को बहुत बुरा मैं सोच रहा हूँ, आई जस्ट गो एंड से, सो आई हैव द फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन, आई हैव फ्रीडम ऑफ थॉट, मैं उनके बारे में गंदा सोचने के मेरे को फ्रीडम है. सो आई गो एंड से, तुम इतना गंदा है, तुम इतना गंदा आदमी हो, जस्ट आई ओपन द डोर एंड से, नो, you have the freedom of thought and you have the freedom to express also, but in a civilized way. अंडरस्टूड. सो अगर मैं ऐसे करेगा तो क्या करेगा, वो दो थप्पड़ मार के मेरे को धक्का देके मेरा घर के अंदर पुश करेंगे, क्योंकि आई वायलेटेड द रूल. Yes, I have a difference in opinion with him, and I can just express in a civilized way. I can just speak to him, sir, this is a thing which I don't like and I need to communicate. Or I can say, sir, this is, I can letter, or I can go to the authority if he is violating something. Understood? So that is the thing that you need to understand. Freedom. I have a difference in opinion with the prime minister, and then I can go and just उनका जो ऑफिस के नीचे जाके गाली पकाना है. No, I cannot do that. Of course I have the right, that I have the freedom to just think against the principle, but against the prime minister, but I can express in a civilized way and civilized language through a letter, through a media, or any other this one. I can show my disagreement with against the prime minister. So that is the point you need to understand. Freedom to assemble peacefully and without harm. Yes, you have the freedom to assemble, but now the coronavirus. Understood? So there are certain situations that the government has made, you cannot assemble, and this sometime certain area, I told you, the government cannot take it back, but it is not completely taken back. Now because of the spreading of corona, the government has made you cannot come in group or social distancing. Freedom to form associations and union. So you are a government employee, you can make your own association, government workers association. You are a farmer, you can make a farmers association. You are a teacher, you can make teachers association, so that this association can work for the benefit of the people of same category. Now, freedom to move freely throughout the country. You can go to any part of the country. You can go to any part of the country and buy the land and settle over there. So now, till now, so earlier it was Article 356, I think that is one. So in Kashmir, except Kashmir, so you can buy the land any place in the country. But now that article has been removed. Recently there was a big issue. So the article has been removed. So now you can go to any part of our country and you can buy the land, you can settle over there, you can do your business. Earlier it was not allowed in Kashmir, but recently the government had made the law in such a way that we can go to Kashmir also and buy the land. Let us see what, and the people are protesting, the Kashmir people are protesting against it. Let us see. I'm not coming in detail to that one. And freedom to reside and settle, that point already I told you. Freedom to practice of any profession or to carry any occupation or trade or business. So I can do any business I want. I can do any profession which I like. I have the full freedom. So these are the freedom given to us. Understood? So these are the points which we study about the fundamental rights. Now, right against the exploitation. Now only what is the time now? Only 1 minute is there. Now I am not starting with the new topic. Understood? So I want you to just revise what I taught you today. So these are, I told you, these are not for the 8th standard. This is for your life. These are for your life. Keep these points in your mind. Not only for the 10th, not only for the 12th, throughout the life, you should have a knowledge about these points. And even if you go for any kind of exam or government exam or any type of exam, so you questions may be asked from this one. So all the best, children. Bye. Study well. Prepare yourself today itself. Okay.